Hello everybody, welcome back to my daily survival in a server. This is the day 6 of me surviving in a server. Today's video will be about me getting into the nether and looting the fortress and bastion. Specific type is like bridges and stables with some housing units, but I didn't manage to find treasure room. So yeah, I just am at the bastion called housing units and I'm just looting it. This is the main room, which contains 3 chests, or I mean a double chest and a regular chest, and I have looted both of them. And I'm just scouting around the area to find the other half of the bastion. But little did I know it would be almost impossible task or very hard. So yeah, I just went down and mined for some time. I just AFK'd there for some time. So yeah, thing is, in today's objective, I should be getting prepared to kill the Ender Dragon tomorrow, which is in the day 7. So yeah, I am not actually in the housing unit as I told you, but actually I'm inside the bridges bastion, because this type can be identified with a long bridge which sticks out of the piglin's head. It's like a statue thing inside the bastion, and this is one of the most easiest and most convenient bastions to loot, as it has guaranteed 15 gold blocks plus very easy access chests. So yeah, I'm just going up and found one chest, and unfortunately there was a piglin brute which has like 25 hearts of health, and with this sword I just killed it with several hits instead of 2 in Bedrock Edition. So yeah, I'm just looting it by just placing blocks and looking around. So yeah, the thing is, I also got some wind charges in which I can use to boost myself up when I'm not wanting to build up with like blocks. So when I opened the chest, it was very terrible, and I was pretty much disappointed when I looked at it. And yeah, the thing is, there are several piglins, and I probably do not have to kill all of them, because I can trade them with gold, which can be useful in the long term. Like, golden apples is not a thing that is valuable to me, because golden carrots work the same in Java Edition, or so I thought. Like, golden apples are very good, but golden carrots are better, because in this server PvP is not favored. And yeah, I'm just going down the bastion, which has some holes inside it, but unfortunately I cannot find the proper way down, and I have to mine manually with a pickaxe, which is in a brink of breaking soon. So I just mined, and yeah, I found my way out. So I might have to travel several thousand blocks in order to find one fortress, which is very important in beating the game, because finding a stronghold with a portal that has 12 eyes filled is almost impossible, considering the fact that it is like 1 in a billion chance, and I'm not that lucky, even though if I can be lucky, I'm not Dream. So yeah, I just scouted around like Basalt Delta, Nether Wastes, and Warped Fungus biomes. So there was also unfortunately a kind of big lava pool, or lava river, how do I call it, because it's too big to be called like that. And yeah, I found another bastion. In the nether, to be honest, bastions aren't that rare. Most of the structures in the nether are actually bastions, not fortresses, because They are more likely to spawn in quadrants. If you don't know, like, it's a area like 400 something by 400 something, in which there are like four sites, like north eastern, north western, southeastern, and southwestern parts of the, let's say, map. So yeah, I think I'm in the third quadrant, considering fact that both of those like coordinates are negative. And yeah, I'm in a third quadrant and like trying to loot this bastion safely without me being spotted by piglin brutes, which can take me out in several hits. Because even though if they have golden axes, they somehow deal a lot of damage. And also, by the way, I just made my way up to the bastion and got to the room that I favored. So yeah, this is the room that contains two chests, one double chest and one regular chest up there. And I tried to kill some piglins so that they wouldn't be interrupting me from looting it, because like it's not that pleasant when they interrupt me or try to kill me when I'm just looting. And yeah, unfortunately for me, piglins spotted me already and I had to kill all of them in order for me to be able to loot it. So yeah, this piglin brute is very hard to kill, considering the fact that it has 25 hearts or like 50 health points or HP. Like 4 of those guys have as much health as an ender dragon, which is quite impressive. And then when I opened those kind of chests, I found ancient debris and netherite scraps, which were kind of could be used to kind of get a netherite ingot, and I could use it probably to upgrade my utilities or armor. And by the way, I think armor is better choice, considering no, I mean sword is the best choice for using netherite on, because it is kind of very efficient when it comes to PvP situations or killing the mobs much faster. And even though if netherite sword deals just half a heart more than diamond sword, it is pretty much very critical to have as good sword as possible, because armor kind of reduces the damage when it's very low, and when damage is high, the protection will be lower, so this will benefit me a little bit, so I can take out the enemies much faster and easier. And yeah, so by the way, and I also wanted to ensure that if I die during the end fight, like let's say if I fall into the void, I will probably stop this server, playing on this server, and I try to kind of play on my own server, cause it kind of demotivates me, like losing this good armor when I'm trying to beat the Ender Dragon is very sad, cause I do have very good armor, protection 4, not just protection 4, full protection 4, but also I got full mending, full unbreaking 3, and all the enchantments that are needed to create a god armor, or not god armor, but maxed out armor, let's say. And on top of that, I got some extra enchantments that are not available from the enchanting table, like how these are called, like that are like obtainable in just two structures, or one can be obtained from just one structure. The one is called Swift Sneak 3, which is in ancient cities, which is very deadly. Even though if I have full protection 4 and netherite armor, like when Warden spawns, it can just take me out in 2 or 3 hits, even in easy mode. But in hard mode, it just takes 2, I guess. And after that, like Soul Speed 3, which is an enchantment that helps me to run on soul sand or soul soil much faster. Like it should, increases my walking or running speed by a huge margin, which is like drinking speed 2 and sprint jumping at the same time, I guess. And this is pretty impressive, but when I use it with speed 2 and like soul speed 3, it will be like a lightning speed. And on top of that, when I get the swift sneak enchantment, it will help me to sneak and like move faster while shifting, which helps me in PvP situations, like when I'm holding the shift, that shield activates, and when I am very fast moving while holding up my shield, it is very beneficial for me to like take out my enemies or like fight. It's just convenient. And the second type is not bridges, but this is housing units. This can be identified by the center that has nether wart and a chest. And before looting this chest, I had to kill all of those mobs, or like piglins, which just dropped me to just 4 hearts of health. It kinda creeped me out, and I took some of them out using my bow with infinity, I guess, or I can't remember which enchants I had put on it. I guess it was just mending and like a power 4, or maybe infinity. Anything can be the case. So yeah, I just killed all of those kind of piglins, and when I looted it, it was quite impressive because there was like very good loot that I just took with me. And the reason why I'm carrying bundles is because there are very scarce amounts of very important loot that I can't leave it behind. So when I take it with me, it will just help me to kind of use it in the long term. So yeah, like instead of emptying my inventory and throwing away the important stuff, I just put all of those scarce items inside the bundle. So yeah, I was just AFK for some time, and some players were able to even log in and log out several times, I guess. And yeah, after some AFK, I just tried to no, I just watched a YouTube video saying how to find gold blocks inside housing units bastion, because I have watched a lot of speedrunners finding gold out of nowhere, or so I thought it was. And yeah, and also on the other part of the bastion, or other bastion, I guess, I was just strolling around in hopes of finding another bastion. Like, bastions were so many and not so scarce that I tried to find like fortress for me able to farm blaze rods, which will help me to brew potions and get the material done to get to the end. The worst part is the end is very dangerous with this Java plugin, because when Ender Dragon hits me, it can hit me off to like 300 blocks up to the air, which makes me kind of, even though if I have a totem, it can just kill me inside a void, which totem, even if it helped, it would just save me for 2 or 3 seconds, but it doesn't, so I just instantly die, or like near instant death. Even though if I chug my golden apples with this good armor, I just die, like if I don't have an armor. And even resistance 4 effect does not, or resistance 5 does not work inside a void, because only regeneration can save me, or instant health, which is just very hard to obtain. So yeah, the plan was simple for me, as in the nether, like those pools are huge, so in order for me to cross those kind of lava pools, I need a strider, and to get a strider I need to kind of give them saddles and sit on top of them and kind of guard them with this fishing rod with a fungus. I mean fungus on a stick, how it's called like that. So yeah, after that I just put the saddle on it and it freaking have gone away. So yeah, there was one slight issue. The thing is, there was kinda ping, very high ping, that made me kinda, when I was riding a strider, stuck, getting stuck into the walls, which made me kinda very close to dying, I guess, or so I thought. And yeah, unfortunately, ghasts have spawned inside lavas, cause it's soul sand volley, so it was not ideal. And yeah, after finding the bastions that I have already found, I was just trying to find new ones, or at least to find a fortress. The reason why I got so many gold, because I like looted 4 or 5 bastions overall, I mean today. So yeah, I was just regenerating using those potatoes that I have farmed a day ago, which was like 10 or more stacks, and I also gave it to other players. And apparently, yeah, so yeah, I am just traveling, I mean scouting around the nether, and put my render distance to 18 chunks so I could see structures from further apart, I mean further away. But unfortunately for me, the structures weren't that close as I thought they would be. And yeah, some players asked me for some loot, specifically gold blocks, which I was not caring about kind of this gold, but in my mind, if they gave it away, it kind of would be kind of lame. But yeah. Yeah, after some time I found another freaking bastion, which was a type that I have already looted. I have looted a lot of types of bastions, and apparently there can be like 4 types of bastions and like more than 100 stereotypes. The stables is the worst freaking type of bastion that can contain like around, it can sometimes contain like 0 gold blocks inside it, which is horrible. And finally I found a fortress. So yeah, when I was talking about like stables, these kind of structure type stereotypes isn't stable at all. This is just called stables because this is hoglin stables, where hoglins spawn usually, and like they can generate very differently. Like it's up to your luck. And yeah, the second thing is as a kind of treasure room, which can have kind of different flooring, a different number of chests inside it, and in the center it can have 1 or 2 chests, and it can variate. Like the center could be like covered, with a wall or without a wall or something. Like, there can be like 10 or more variants, I guess. And for bridges, I think there is just one variant, and for housing units, it's just the same, I guess, because I haven't seen or encountered anything apart from that. And unfortunately, I have broken my pickaxe mining netherrack and blocks, and because of that, I am forced to break blocks with hand. I am just strolling around and trying to find a spawner and get the blaze rods. So the thing is, I cannot find it very quickly, and I was like strolling around trying to find it, and after some time of searching and running, countless times, I found a long volley, and after running, I found the spawner. And after some grinding, I got all the materials. And that's all for today, I guess, because it took a lot of time for me to farm those, find the structure, which was my actual plan. So if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing and putting a like so I can make quality content in the future. Like, I don't get motivation as much as I'm supposed to, so yeah, I love you all. And by the way, I was cleaning out around the spawner so that more blazes could spawn. And I just typed in the chat with my kind of server members so that I could kind of make some deals. And this is the first kind of blaze rod I got, and fighting them was pretty straightforward. And thanks for watching. I love you all, and as I told earlier, if you end up liking this video, please subscribe. Bye.